to violence. No to violence. You understand me? 18 automatic road. Airport Road and William Parkway. This Sunday the 26th. You know, so we have Mr. Garnet Manning. You know, so we have Devon Arton. You know, so we have Tony, the traffic man. We have Massey. We have Natty B from 105.5. You understand me? FM. So we just come together and I try to deal with that thing for the community and for ourselves. You understand me? And then we say ourselves, you know, I say myself, you know. We say ourselves. You understand me? That means we will say no to God.
Well, respect Japanese and respect Linval Thompson. You know, for years we have tried to tell you them, say put down the gun and stop shooting one another down. Because if you kill one another, we don't have no future. Stop the shooting. See?
You're gonna sit there and blame the society, or you're gonna try to get that stain on your clothes.
Good.
You gotta get the stain on your clothes.
Sometimes society does not give you that second chance. For example, it's like, say I'm a well-educated youth and I got in trouble with the law. Number one, if you go for a job interview, the first thing they tell you is, if you have a criminal record, they cannot hire you.
Good.
You understand?
So it becomes a stigma.
So, you know, as a person with a good education, you messed up and you need a second chance.
Yeah.
But you go for a job and you want to make up for that messed up that you did. They tell you, I cannot hire you because you have a criminal record. You don't know what to do, so you probably turn to crime. You understand?
No. Give me a mess up, right? But there's always a second chance. It's not society, it's you blocking yourself.
Yeah.
It's you blocking yourself. I don't think that we should always blame it on society. We should also take the blame for ourselves and our action.
Out there in society today, that with the black youths, it's not just in the homes. Okay, as he said, you can mold a child. Society is molding our kids today to kill each other. Okay? It's not just a problem from the home. Okay? Because it's something they're facing outside. They're listening to songs from 50 Cent like Get Rich or Die Trying. That's what's enforced. Okay? Made millions from that. Okay? That's what society is pushing for them. So in order to help the youths to stop the killing, you gotta attack it from the root. You can't stop it by discipline in the home. You're not talking about just saving a community. You're talking about saving a people. If you're not talking about saving the people, you're fighting a losing battle.
We all agree that when we approach a youth, they have to have discipline, they have to have respect. And if you have no discipline and no respect, then you're gonna be vile. And you don't have to be vile physically. You understand me? You can be vile by just with your mouth, and the way how you vile with your mouth, you get yourself in trouble. You get physically violence happen to you. So the meeting is about what we can do and where we can take this to address the community. We're not gonna cure everybody, bear that in mind.
You gotta be able to relate with the youths out there in the streets that are going through these situations. Okay? And if you cannot relate to them, if you don't know what they're going through, you cannot solve the problem.
I hear you, brother.
And our youths are being abused out there every day by police.
I'm not saying you're wrong, you know, what I'm saying, and that's the reason why I think the biggest problem, I mean, I'm not even sure that I have an answer for the youths on the street. What I'm talking about is the young youths, the up and coming. I'm saying in order to prevent these kids that are 2, 3, 4, 5, that are going to be even more ruthless than the brothers on the street right now. Parents need to be accountable and be parents.
But how do you be accountable
if you don't know how
you don't know what they're going through? Because this is it, right? These youths are going through all kind of things out there from the system that's supposed to be protecting them, right? The system that's supposed to be protecting them is they're battling with it every day, and then you're telling them that, you know, the way they're living their life is wrong, and you're telling them to obey this system, obey the oppressor. How do you tell him to obey the oppressor? So now he's not listening to you because you're telling him to obey somebody who's oppressing him.
We need to change your mindset, sir.
Yeah, you need to attack the root of the problem. You gotta defend your youths. You gotta take to the streets and defend your youth. If you're not defending them, then they're not. What if you don't teach him to fall for something? He's gonna fall for anything.
As a group here, want to, I say, there's two sides to this. We can, as a group, want to deal with the prevention side, right? Like people who see the child having these problems need to get addressed, or want to deal with the side that the people, guys who are out there already, and you want to kind of straighten them out and get them reintegrated back into society on the right foot. So there's two dynamics here we're dealing with. So we need to address where we want to go.
True. No matter how good a woman is, she cannot teach a boy how to be a man.
Yeah,
and a woman teach a woman how to be a woman. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. My youngest son, 19. Right now. You have him scrapping with the law where we have to address the law enforcement officer and say, you folks should be in rehabilitation rather than trying to give a youth a record. Because the way I grew up in school, when me and a little friend have a little fight, teacher bust my ass and straight the way out. You don't give a prison record.
Because you have a lot of single women out there. See, and them alone, especially if them a boy child.
Them alone raising the
them
children.
can't do that because me put me in my position. Alright, me have a son, one son me have. See, and fee mother, she have to dip on the work. She didn't pay him no mind. And me have to watch him.
You have to raise him.
I just say, alright, you see the colors of my Japanese are weird now. Him a talk about him a Crips. And him call him and say, come here, what them do for you? Me say, me, are your friend. Them out there and you're a friend.
Oh, right.
See,
To stop whatsoever is going on. We as a team, we cannot attack the whole entire thing. We are attack the whole entire thing now. But if I could get to you, if I could stop you what you are doing, that's bad. And then you take that message